Hello, hello, hello. It's Knits for Sanity and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you stick around for a little while. And of course, if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Today, I have a weekend challenge for you. What is a weekend challenge? A weekend challenge is taking a product that I have gotten generally from a budget company, and I complete it for you over the weekend, and I give you little updates along the way. The reason why I do these weekend challenges is mostly just to let you guys know, is this item worth your purchase? What were some of the positives or negatives that I encountered along the way with putting this item together? Yeah, really, it's just in an effort to help you save your money and only go after the things that are truly worth buying. So today I did an unboxing of this little calendar item a couple of weeks ago, and it comes from GBFKE. I loved the unique aspect of this item, which is why I selected this as part of a PR package from them. And if you missed that unboxing, you can go back and check that out. Okay, there we go. I think I got it all out now. I forgot that so many of these drills did not come in a line like this. They were all in separate little bags here. So just real brief how this works. You have this rotating wheel here that you can change your date. And obviously it's good year after year, month after month. It's something that can be reused again and again and again. I really was just enamored with this idea. It does come with a little base that you can, when you're completed, you can put it up in there so it stands up on end. It is all special drills. You either have your standard crystal drills, otherwise there are a number of what I call extra special drills included in here as well, including these like druzy type stones. I love those so much. So basically, how this works, in case you are brand new, this particular kit, there's no legend or anything because you don't need one. Here you see that it says number 1 on this bag, so you're just going to look for places where it has number 1 listed on your item. So like up here, some ones, and so on and so on, all the way down to our extra special drills, where here you have one that says like number 12. You look for number 12 on here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get started with this, and I'll give a couple of updates along the way, and of course I'll show you the final product at the very end. I have laid all of the basic crystal drills down on this. So a couple of observations thus far. The first one really has nothing to do with like any problem of the product itself. It's more user issues. There are colors all over this, so the amount of times I would have to like go back and dig out a color again was crazy because the colors are so dispersed in here. If this were like an actual canvas, this is, I guess, what you'd call really confetti heavy, just because of the number of colors that are located all over on this was just, I mean, it looks really, really good. But yeah, I'd like, oh, I missed an orange here. I missed a blue here. So I was always having to pull back out my drills and put them back on when I found missing spots. The drills themselves for this are really not, they're pretty lousy quality. You know, just the crystals are pretty messy. A lot of like hanging off plastic parts on the crystal drills. A lot of the crystal drills are scuffed. The pink drills in there, you can hopefully kind of see there were not consistent pink colors. There were like 2 different shades of pink in with the pink drills, and I did have to use both colors because the drill count was pretty close to what you needed. There's a few left over, but not, some of them not a whole lot. And the pink I did. I really, in order to be able to take out the drills that were really ucky, I had to use some of the other darker colored pink drills. I don't mind it though. I actually kind of like it. It adds just a little bit more depth to the piece overall. And even though the drills themselves were really not a good quality, this still looks really good. I feel like the color is still there. The color still pops. It's still shiny. So it just goes to show that sometimes even with really less than stellar drills, your product might still end up looking pretty great. And I feel like that is the case here. What I'm going to do now, because I didn't do it with my last weekend challenge and someone had actually commented about it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put you on fast forward while I put on my remaining extra special drills so you can watch me do that, and then I play some music and I offer some really corny jokes, dad jokes, that feel free to use them at your next social gathering or next time you're in the office and you need a little icebreaker. So if you don't want to watch that, just have to speed up a couple of minutes and we'll be at the next part of this video. But otherwise, sit back and relax while I complete putting the drills on here. Here it is with all of the drills down. I have to seal it in yet, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to find a black little Sharpie and I think fill in my 20 there. I don't, if you remember that from my unboxing, the numbers here are slightly damaged. I mean, nothing too bad, but I do want to fill in and make that 20 look a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and seal this, and I'll let you know how that goes too, because I talked about that, finding a way. You want to be careful. You don't want any of that glue, the sealer, to drop down into your gaps here, unless you want to have, permanent date of, let's say, Tuesday, September 13. I don't even know what year September 13 would fall on, because I'm pretty sure it was not a Tuesday this year. So yeah, I will let you know how I go about doing that. But this is the result right now. And I mean, I like it. It's very colorful, very, very vibrant, really fun, really, really fun. Even though, like I said, the drills really were not good quality. And I kept one out. It's one of the larger ones. If I put it on here, maybe it will come into focus. Where you see you have like that extra hanging off plastic bit. That's what a lot of them were like. Now this is one of the extra special drills because it's not a standard size round crystal. It's larger than that. But this is what a lot of those little small crystals were like, with that little extra plastic hanging off. So I kept that out to show you what I meant by that. But despite that, I mean, it still looks really, really good. It is completed. I'm going to put up a still shot for you right here. And so you can see what it looks like standing upright. Just, on the video, I can't show you that really, really well. So that is what it looks like standing upright, completed. Everything in the end went really, really well. The numbers, I did take just a very, very fine line Sharpie marker, and I went over the 20 and just top little section of the 19, which you can kind of see in there. Despite the marker being a little bit more black than what the print is on here, I feel like it worked out pretty. I feel like it worked out well. You know, I think it looks nicer now with the completed 20 and 19 there. So even with that little bit of a flaw, I feel like that still works out okay. And even with that tiny bit of a flaw, I still am not going to hesitate gifting this. I feel like it looks nice enough to be a gift. It's great for, I'm actually thinking my sister, who will be finishing her schooling in December, or possibly even sooner than that, actually, come to think of it. But she will be eventually working in like an office type setting, and I thought this would be a really nice item that she could have on her desk or sitting on a shelf somewhere. You know, and there's a bit of satisfaction that comes with being able to change your date every day too. At least I feel like there is. As you can see, things do seem to spin quite well. So tomorrow, at least when I am recording this, tomorrow will be the 30th of September, and that is a Monday. I love that this calendar includes the days of the week too, and not just the month and the date. So I love that the days of the week are included in this. And of course, like I said, I love that this is a calendar that you can use year after year. You know, in the end, this really, for being a definite budget item. Oh, I just noticed. Oh. Wow, did you just see that? It was not in all the way. I didn't even notice till like I tipped it over. Now it is in all the way. Wow, okay. So yes, now it is totally, truly complete. But for being a budget-friendly item, and despite, you know, the quality of the drills being really less than stellar, this end product looks so good. I feel like this easily looks like at least a $25 item when it's said and done. I do really, really recommend this item. At first, I was a little bit hesitant when I looked at those drills and I thought, oh, these drills are not good. But look at this end result. It really is lovely. Maybe I'll redo my still photos. So what you will see will actually be the piece actually properly fitted into the base down here in the still photos. But yeah, just a lovely, lovely little piece. So this is an item that is totally worth your purchase. Also, GBFKE, I do have an additional discount code that you can use from them. If you look at my notes below, I think it's Sanity 8. If you put that in, you will save an additional 8% off from your order, but that will be in my notes below as well. So guys, thank you so much for joining me with this weekend challenge. I'm really pleased with this one. Some weekend challenges turn out better than others. This was one that I was kind of on a roller coaster. I wasn't sure what I was gonna think. You know, we had the flaw in the wood and the crappy drills, and the sealing went just fine. It went really, really well. How I did it, I meant to mention that earlier, my apologies. I just took a smaller foam brush and very carefully applied the sealer. I did not end up using the washi tape trick that I had shown in the unboxing for this. I just used a little foam brush, and then I used the polyacrylic Minwax sealer. This is a really nice high quality sealer. It is really heavy duty for projects that I think are going to be seeing use, like this will be seeing a little bit of manhandling on a day-to-day basis, or projects that are really special. That is the sealer that I use. So that is what I used for this. And like I said, I just very carefully went around outside of these, and I had no issues at all with the sealer leaking down onto the rotating parts down here. That covers everything, I believe. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this the type of project that you would be interested in, or maybe is this something you would be interested in receiving as a gift? You know, let me know. Am I totally out of line to want to give this to my sister? It's bright and fun. She's a bright, fun person, so I'm thinking it's going to be a good fit, but let me know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. Like I always say at the end of every video, please practice patience and kindness. You just don't know what the day is like for those around you. And sometimes your extra patience and kindness can make all the difference. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you again real soon.